Okay, the next thing we have, just skip this column once. Let's come to roof part, right? So let's go to level 1, and I'm going to delete some of the components from here. So I'm deleting this tree, right? And these parking space here as well. So let's come to the roof part. Here you can see we have different types of roof setting. So the first one is roof by footprint. So let's click on this roof by footprint. So it will give you a notice that it is not possible to create a roof on the level 1, right? It will be created on level 2. So that is pretty okay thing. So you can press here, yes, right? After that, if you see here, you need to pick the boundary for your roof, right? So here you can see this is pick wall setting. If this command is activated, you can simply pick walls like this, right? You can click on the walls which are the boundary of your roof like this and this wall is. But if you do like this, it will give you an error, right? The error will be that your roof lines cannot be intersecting each other, right? Here we have a finish button. Once we are done with all these settings, we will click on this finish button. But since I have created it like this, it will give me a warning, right? A warning will appear at this part that this should not be intersecting. So if I click here, you can see the warning that lines cannot intersect each other, right? So here I will click on continue. I need to make changes here, right? So how I can make changes? So for that thing, I have one button that is trim extend to corner. What this button does, it will trim this line, right, from this point. So if I click on this point, I'm selecting this and this. So it has trimmed this part of line, right? After that, I can click here. It won't show me any error and it will create a roof. It has created a roof, but that is not visible to us in floor plan level 1. We need to switch to our 3D view, right? And here you can see the roof we have created, right? So let's suppose you want to increase its slope. You can click on this button. Here we have some arrows. You can use these arrows to increase or decrease the slope of this roof, right? But that is not a very good option of creating roof like this. So if you want to make any changes to your roof, right, once you have created it, so you can select this roof. After that, we have edit footprint setting. So you can click on this edit footprint, right? After that, I will be able to make changes to this roof, right? So let's suppose at the front of this wall, you do not want any slope. So you can click on this button, right? Here you can see the slope that is 9 inches by 12 inches. It means for every 12 inches, there is a change in the elevation of 9 inches, right? You can also understand it like this. If your perpendicular is 9 inches, base will be 12 inches, right? There is a gradual increase from 0 to 9 inches as we are moving 12 inches. So let's suppose you do not want any slope here. So you can click on this define slope button. So for this particular side, there will not be any slope, right? So let's click on this finish button one more time and switch to the 3D view. It will appear like this, right? Here you can see we have removed the slope from this front part. Clear? One more thing. Here we have not provided any overhang to this roof. So let's suppose I want to provide overhang as well. Click here, right? Go to its edit footprint. Here switch to level 1, right? So let me just delete this once and create this roof better with a different method. So initially we had used this pick wall method. I can draw line as well. So I can click on this line, right? Here you can see the offset, right? If you want to provide any overhang, you can click on this offset option. So let's suppose you want an overhang of 2 feet. So you can type here 2. After that, you need to create lines like this, right? From this point. After that, just wait. Let me create it once. I'm deleting this, right? After that, go to here. I have provided an offset of 2 feet. So let's start from this point, right? From this end point to here, right? This point. Make sure you are moving perfectly, otherwise it will show you the same error again. Up to this point, and we have this. After this, let's move to next point, right? And we have next point here. Let's move to our last point, right? So in this way, we can create an boundary like this as well using line. You can click on this finish button, switch to your 3D view. You can see the offset now, right? We have provided an offset for this roof from each end. Clear? So let's see some of other method. Go to here, edit footprint one more time, level 1, right? Let me select it and delete this part, right? Here we have some other setting as well. Suppose you want to create a roof like this, so you can choose a rectangle, right? And you can start creating a rectangle like this as well, right? You can also create a roof like this. Click on this finish button, switch to 3D, and you can see the roof here. So there are multiple options. You can go by any of these methods for creating roof, right? So let me show you one or two more settings. Suppose you want a flat roof, right? So you can click on this, right? Here, just untick this option, that is define slope, right? After that, you can pick these walls like this. We have this line and this as well, right? And here again, we will use this trim extend to corner from here to here, right? After that, click on this finish button, switch to your 3D view, and you can see a flat roof over here since I have defined the slope at anything, right? So you can create a roof like this as well. So click here, go to its edit footprint, and here, right? You can choose any option from here. Let's suppose at this front part, you want a curve, right? So you can choose the arc from here, right? And create an arc here like this, right? So your roof will automatically be converted into that shape. And you can see that in 3D. Here you can see this, right? Clear? After that, let's suppose you want to add slope to these lines. So what you can do, you can select any line, right? Here click on this define slope. Here you want to apply slope here as well. So on whatever point you want slope, select that line, right? Here as well, you can click on these points, and here again I'm providing slope. Okay, so the last thing I'm doing, I'm deleting this and creating a straight line over here, right? After that, what I'm going to do, here I'm changing the slope for this as well. At this point, I do not want any slope. So let's finish it, and you can see this in 3D, right? So we have created this type of roof, right? But you can see some opening over here. So if you want to close this opening, we have one command, that is attach top roof, right? So you can click on this button, right, on this wall. So once I have selected this wall, here we have setting that is attach top base. So if you want to attach top of this wall to this roof, you can choose this option. So click on attach top base. You want to attach top or base, you can select from here. I want to attach the top of this wall to this roof, right? You can click here and it will be automatically attached to this part, right? Similarly, I want to attach this as well. So you can select this wall, right? After that, click on this button that is attach top base and select this roof. So in this way, you can attach your roof wall to the roof, right? So if you zoom here, you can see a very small gap here, right? If you want to fill this gap as well, so you need to select all these walls, right? Click on one wall, press SA. After that, click on this attach top base and select this roof, right? Now all your walls are attached to this roof and you won't be able to see any gap here, right? So you can see this. So in this way, you can create roofs. So if you want to make any changes to its thickness or any color or any slope, you can select it. Here we have slope setting. Let's suppose you want a slope of 5:12. You can enter 5 here. So accordingly, your slope of roof will change, right? If you want to apply any new material to this roof, right, you can click on this. Here you can go to its edit type, right? Here we have structure edit option. So before this, you can go to here edit as well, right? The thickness for this by default it is 1 feet, that is 12 inches. Suppose you want here only 4 inches, so you will press 0 space 4, right? After that, if you want to apply any material to it, so click on this button, right? Here you can see the different types of material for your roof. Suppose you want to add any wooden color here, you can click on this, right? If you want any other type of material, right? Here we have one thing that is called asset browser. So some of the things we already have in this project. If you want to add any other materials to this particular project, so you can go to asset browser, click on this point, right? Here we have different types of other material as well. So you can go to appearance. Here we have ceramic materials, concrete, finish, flooring, right? We have here some of roofing material as well. So let's check these. Click on here roof and you can see all these material, right? So it depends upon you which material you want to apply. So let's suppose I'm applying this material. So here you can see one arrow. You need to click on this point to add this material in your project. So you can see it here. We have inserted this material into the project now. You can go to here appearance. It will take time to update, right? You can go to graphics as well. Click here, use rendered appearance, and here you can see it will appear like this. Click on apply and okay again. Okay, go to apply. Okay, one more time, and you can see the texture we had applied to the roof part, right? So in this way, we can apply different material to different types of component inside our project, right?